Hi there! In this video I'm gonna start with the practical part and share with you some ideas of Christmas gifts if you don't have time and wanna gift your close ones something useful, non-expensive and with a psychological twist. Also, as usual, I'll show you a chapter from our slow rural life. In the end of November we experienced first snow in Bulgaria, which turned out to be a disaster as we were left without power for 5 days. Spoiler, it turned out to be fun and unforgettable experience / digital detox. Watch till the end to hear my insights and one more Christmas gift idea. So, Christmas gifts for mental health or for mental well-being. I've got several ideas which came to my mind straight away as I thought about it. The first one is a therapeutic coloring book. Combine creativity and relaxation with an intricately designed adult coloring book or even a coloring book for a child. But don't forget that for parents it's not a good idea probably because they have to draw and paint with their kids anyway, and some of them are sick of it probably. But if you still didn't try it, you should. It's really stress relieving, I mean it. Another gift idea is a therapy or counseling sessions. There are online platforms that provide gift certificates, which would actually be a really empowering gift. I'm not going to talk about platforms here as I'm not advertising them, but if you Google it, it's easy to find. You just go online and there's a little form to fill in. You can send a gift message and that's it. I don't know, I'm not sure how many sessions you can buy, but I think from one till numerous. Another digital product you can gift is an online course for anything related to personal growth. There are various platforms that sell them, and it can be anything from a course on how to do a gratitude journal to learning skills of a mental health practitioner, whatever it means, from mindfulness complete theory to CBT basics and so on. Then there are gratitude journals, or actually any other journals for mental health. These are specific copybooks or notebooks designed to encourage the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the good in life, of self-reflection, or tracking your progress in any area of personal growth. Just go to Amazon and you find plenty of different journals. Then there are cognitive behavioral therapy workbooks. Equip them with the practical tools for self-improvement with a CBT workbook, promoting positive thought patterns and behavior changes. These won't replace therapy, but might be the first good step to start working with your thoughts and beliefs. There are numerous CBT sheets and toolboxes and workbooks online. And it's easy to get lost, but what you have to choose is something for beginners, which explains the basics of CBT, of how it works, and introduces the practitioner to the basic steps of working with thoughts. Subscription to an app that provides guided meditations, yoga, breathwork, etc. is also a good idea, trust me. I would appreciate it. We're gradually shifting to a physical part from the mental sphere, but we know it's interconnected. So a massage certificate or at least a massage ball is always good for both mental and physical health. A spa weekend if you have a bigger budget. Last Christmas we spent in Robin Hood's Bay in North Yorkshire, the UK, and if you want to check out the vlog and the cozy atmosphere there, and see the snowy Robin Hood's Bay, which is not often, then welcome to my vlog. And you find the link in the description as usual. It's probably too late to make a Christmas gifts ideas video just a few days before Christmas, but I want to make it and see what happens. I'm just wondering how many people are looking for these ideas just 3 days before Christmas or 5 days before Christmas. The thing is, I wouldn't be able to make it early because I was sick and our whole family is sick. Naomi is still not well and she's staying at home all this time. That's why I didn't have much time to make it earlier. And I just want to make it now. Just want to see what happens because it's really important for me to make these videos. And if you want to support me, please watch this video till the end. I'll share another idea of Christmas gift. But first, as I said, I want to tell you about the time that we spent without power, our time machine days, as I call it. Days after the rain turned to snow and the snow was quietly falling down all night, and in the morning everything looked like this. This experience brought me back to both past and present. Past in the sense that I felt like in the pre-electricity era, and nothing compares to this time machine.
Have you got enough snow now?
Wow! And also it made me feel the here and now moment better than a regular mindfulness practice. I was busy bringing wood in, cooking on the pechka, going up and down so many times that it was a few kilometers by the end of the day, and gazing at fire more than usual, which is a well-known stress-reducing practice. Naomi experienced snow last year about the same time here in Slaveikovo, and you can check out the short video I made that time, following the link in the description or above. I made a little sketch about how resilience and snow are interconnected. This year it also started all like fun, because Naomi was promised to make a snowman for a long time, and finally she could, or at least she could force her dad into making it. We woke up to no electricity, but we didn't know how long it's gonna last. We have power cuts here quite often compared to the other Western countries, and usually only a few hours or the maximum a day. But this time we didn't know what's gonna come. The funniest thing there was no mobile connection, of course, and we couldn't even in the beginning contact our clients to say that we're not able to work. But in the end, I found some connection through my Ukrainian mobile operator. Down in the village, it was disappearing and appearing on and off again, and I had to run around the village to catch the very slow internet. But in the end, I managed to contact my clients and cancel the sessions, postpone them a bit. Luckily, everybody understood me, and it was not too bad, but I was worried about it. To be honest, this whole experience wasn't enjoyable all the days, because I was stressed about not knowing when the power would be back, which evoked fear of losing clients and in general anxiety about our future, as usual. When something small starts, then it's like a snowball. It keeps on rolling and rolling, getting bigger and bigger, and then it fills your head up.
Oh, you got me! Ah! Yeah, got me!
We spent many hours of reading like this with Naomi. We basically lived in this small room, and it was quite cozy.
Вітер завивав дуже голосно і страшно. Так, вітер. Я не міг здобути собі частку їжі, і мене оточували.
I wasn't able to make photos or videos when it was dark, just tried a little bit and realized it's too noisy, the image, so it all remains in my head now. But we spent evenings with torches on our heads. I'll never forget how I went down to cook dinners in the cold kitchen, because the first floor was totally cold. It is connected to electricity, the heating system there, so we couldn't light the fire. By the way, the snow started melting on the next day after it fell, but there was so much snow that it took a while to melt down. And it's not that the whole village didn't have power for 5 days. It only lasted for 2 or 3 days for the village, but in our case, the cables to our house were broken, damaged by a tree that fell down on our car, and luckily it stayed safe. There was only a little scratch and a little bit broken window screen. My husband first thought that it's broken and we stayed without car. He was quite depressed about it and started digging it out, but he saw that the branches fell both on the left and on the right side, but the car itself is okay.
Down. Thing is though, if you chop it down, it'll take the wires down there as well.
I kind of touched and experienced from inside what people in the past did most of their time when they had no connection to the rest of the world, when they lived their whole life in a little village and just did something for their survival. And for a modern human being, it might seem something really depressing, because we think that those people, they lacked of impressions and they were obliged to work hard and had no entertainment. But I realized that mentally they were much more stable and had probably less anxieties and stress. They had stress connected to physical danger, to basic needs such as getting too cold or don't have something to eat. But it's nothing compared to anxieties of the modern world.
You didn't make many snowmen as a kid, did you? Ooh! Right.
On one of the days, we went out and it was so warm under the sun. We were able to stay out for a long time and build a couple of snowmen, a snowman and a snow woman. Naomi was totally happy about it. No way I want to stay without electricity like this again, but as I said, it's a really, really precious experience, which I appreciated a lot. And if you want to do something like this on purpose, I would highly recommend it. It would be my last gift idea. Grab your loved one and go to a hut without electricity, without power, without digital devices.
Arms in! I've put some special stuff on the window to melt it.
I wish you a Merry Christmas, whatever you believe in. Especially me, I don't celebrate Christmas that much because I grew up in the post-Soviet Ukraine, where we mostly celebrated the New Year's Eve, and that's how it remains in my head. So I wish you both a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope the next year will bring us all more peace of mind and more mindful living. Stay tuned. As usual, I'll be happy to see your comments.